WIIFTVPM. WIIFTVPM. WIIFTVPM.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality Black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe Black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of Black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
Funeral expenses are costly. The Casket Store wants to help you save hundreds of dollars. You do not have to purchase a casket from the funeral home. Call now for a free in-home consultation. Call 773-445-6900. 773-445-6900.
biggest threat to Illinois citizens from Washington is health care costs and policies. Senior citizens have their Social Security reduced from Medicaid, and some of our senior citizens live off $3 a week for food allowance. Working families are facing bankruptcy over policy and limit and costs. Drug prices require decisions between food and Medicaid. I'm Dr. Willie Wilson. Vote for me and send me to Washington. God bless.
Paid for by Willie Wilson for Senate 2020.
WIFTV.
Live from your media studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. Book of with Dawn Millhouse.
No, Maze. Good morning. Good morning. I'm good. Good morning, sunshines. You're listening to the Book of Dawn. You're listening and watching, observing the Book of Dawn on right here from the What's in It for the Black People Media Studios on a Freestyle Friday.
Yeah.
Good morning, Lisa E.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Good morning, sunshines. Good morning, Ron Rilla.
Good morning. Good morning. Good
Oh,
morning.
wait, now you got to do that again.
Yeah, you got to do that again.
I say good morning, Ron Rilla.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Okay. It's Freestyle Friday. It's Friday. It's Friday. It's
Maze
turn
was
up
trying to
time.
freestyle?
I heard Maze trying to freestyle. Before we address that, let me tell you, it is Freestyle Friday. It's the it's the weekend, baby, and because it's the weekend, guess what? Most people can do. Well, I kind of shop at this place more than the weekend, and they have a great loyalty program. Have you ever been to Kimbark?
Oh yeah.
Jonathan Swain over at Kimbark Beverage Shop on East 53rd Street, Chicago's Hyde Park. HP for life.
I've actually been in there.
It's down the street from where I grew up. 1214 East 53rd Street. Run by there, grab your spirits for the weekend or grab your spirits for today. Because if you're hanging out COVID safe, you'll have to go more than once because you might run out of cocktails. Great prices, great selections, organic. Right next to a bank with an ATM in case you say you don't have cash or credit. And they do have a wonderful rewards program, which I am a proud member of. Shouts out to Kimbark Beverage Shop and Jonathan Swain Legacy.
I think I need some spirits this weekend, to be honest.
Yeah.
My Pepsi's not going to do it this weekend. People that know me know I'm not a drinker. So even if I have like 2 drinks, if I get one bottle of something, that's can probably last me up until a year. But
it won't last me
I don't
over
know.
at my house. That's for sure. It's Freestyle Friday. A little bit later, we are going to be joined by LaShawn Williams, who is a legendary artist. Performer, now award-winning photographer. She's going to be tapping in. She's out in Vegas. So she was like, is it going to be on the phone or Zoom? I said, it's going to be on the video. She said, oh, wow, I got to do my hair. I was like, yeah, do your hair and put your face on, even though I don't have a face on. But who cares? So it's Freestyle Friday. And y'all know I'm usually the one to grab the microphone. But we heard Maze, in here like something number. What he say, Ron? Some number 2 can't do the what? Can we play back?
Some crazy stuff.
It was like he was like cheerleading like at a football game or something.
Yeah, it was Esco. What did he say? Something about we can't. This the Maze Jackson. What did he say right before he left? What did Maze say? What was that little freestyle he tried to kick off? If we could play that back, or somebody can tell me what he said, because can you please? He said, what didn't he, Ron? He said something like, it's because it's the Maze Jackson show.
The Maze Jackson show. Did you know something?
It was very.
It was like.
What'd he say? I missed that. It was at the very end. He said.
Okay, let me look. Like the homecoming game was about to start.
When we find that, Lisa off the cuff made a comeback. So when we
but now
find
it's probably
that,
not going to be as funny.
It is going to be as funny because before you say yours, we're going to have them play that.
Right.
If that's a thing. I'm saying that like I actually know how to do damn technology. Oops, did I curse already?
But the good thing, the good thing is, and people like it because, hey, if we, this is live and it's real. And everybody, and the thing is, we're like most people. Most people just don't come. I mean, I've been getting up. I haven't been putting my contacts in. So, I mean, I guess, I don't know.
No, keep them on, because I need you to be able to see.
Right.
How about you? Keep them on. Keep them on.
I'll put my eyeballs in next week.
Don't with the balls, okay? Don't go that early. Right. Listen, it's a lot of cool stuff coming up next week, but I want to tell you, it's all about the community. Tomorrow, although I am the executive director of our own family foundation, Millhouse Charities, representing, wearing my
Camera
orange.
3, get a shot of her left.
The left boob. No, I'm just kidding. It's my heart. Tomorrow, I also sit on the board for Polished Pebbles, which is a community-based organization. Reflections Foundation is what Polished Pebbles runs under. Founded and executive directed by Kelly Fair. Very good friend of mine. Tomorrow, Kelly has a new book out called Every Girl is a CEO. And tomorrow they are hosting their first virtual Every Girl is a CEO conference. And so they've opted to do this virtually because of what we're experiencing with gathering and the pandemic. But this conference, all the girls were sent or delivered a package, and it included an autographed signed book from Kelly, and then some jewelry and some other things to help them through this conference. It's like a grown-up conference.
Yeah, I saw some of the gift bags. It was really nice because you've been doing that all week, like running around like a crazy person trying to get them together, and it's really nice because the impact, once again, you guys are going to have on these ladies and these young girls is just going to be to make somebody feel like that they're special. And to know that you touch them, it could be life-changing, seriously.
Yeah, and Kelly's foundation really prepares girls for the workforce. They teach them how to speak, how to act in those places, how to speak up, how to listen, proper etiquette for interviewing or being seen and heard. And she has an acronym, Always Shine. And you can go on polishpebbles.org. You can go on their Facebook or their Instagram if you want to get your daughter. And now they have programs for boys. It's a phenomenal program. Shouts out to Chris Kurz. This is a brainchild of him. He's been the manager of this entire particular event. He also sits on the board of directors. It's just a really dope foundation, and it's one of the partner organizations for Millhouse Charities. So I'm involved as a board member as well as they are a partner. We sew into them from our charity. So it's really dope.
And it's amazing. And I've seen some of the things and even when it comes to females, and it's no discredit towards the males at all. I'm not trying to male bash, but when it comes to the females and learning about being a CEO, unfortunately, women are always going to have a double standard. Guys can get away with a lot more where women can't, just like for speech broadcasting. Guys, if a guy curses, that's why when I was telling you too, like when we broadcast, sometimes we don't want to have as many explicit things coming out of our mouth, because guys can get away with it. And when it comes to advertising, things like that, they don't look at men like that. But for women, all of a sudden we're a potty mouth, or we're this, we're that. So women have to wear about 57 different hats in order sometimes to make it in the professional world, where guys really don't. So, and that could be a whole talk one day too.
Yeah,
but
agreed.
But I think, and it's no disrespect, because the men out there too, and the guys that are doing things, it's amazing for that. But I think just to show these young girls, you can do all of that and be yourself, and and sometimes you have to adjust to be politically correct. But I think it's a great program that you guys are doing. So
thank you. So make certain that you make certain that you check out polishpebbles.org. While you're surfing, check out Millhouse charities as well. You can find it on millhouseinc.com/community. You'll see my smiling, non-cursing face, because that's my real job. You are listening to the Book of Dawn on What's in It for the Black People Media on a Freestyle Friday. Somebody told me what May says, so when we come back, we're gonna flip that and get it cracking. I would have cussed, but Lisa just told me I'm gonna be judged. Stay locked. We'll be right back.
God damn it.
WIFTBPM.
When you need vibrant, colorful gear that offers high-performance material that keeps you cool, call Agent Huff Custom Gear. Let us take your expressions and create something new for your everyday wear, your bedroom or bath. For all your needs, we offer custom sublimation, silkscreen, vinyl, and embroidery. You can reach us on all things social at Superhero Huff. www.superherohuff.com or 630-476-9191.
What's up, good people? If you didn't tune in to the last I Said What I Said, here's what you missed.
Special thanks to Love McPherson.
And when you talk about object sex, you and objectifying that woman, you glorify pieces of her. And let me tell you something. If you think that doesn't matter, it does. And I'm going to tell you why it matters. I looked at a video and I was looking at these young boys, these teenagers, and they were like, do you like black women or white women? I like white women. I like white women. And first I felt some kind of way. Then you know what happened to me? I started listening to them and they said, why did you like the white women? Because they'll do anything for you. Yeah, the white hoes.
Bitch, you is a hoe. Bitch, you is a hoe.
And I thought pornography has elevated what the white woman will do for you, the objectifying of her. And this is why we don't realize, even in our spaces, the black man is shut down because he doesn't know the power of his seed like the white man knows the power of his seed.
Oh, look. Just like milk.
He doesn't realize that you sit up there coming into my neighborhood, objectifying my white women because you say they do it better than your women is a problem. They don't do it to them, but they won't bring that out, and they will not allow you to do that to their women.
I said what I said. Herb and 2, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
WIFTBP.
Live from your media studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. Book of Dawn with Dawn Millhouse.
Welcome back. You are listening to the Book of Dawn with Dawn Millhouse, Lisa E., and Ron Rilla on a Freestyle Friday. Man. Hey, before we do this freestyle, shouts out to my village, right? I needed help delivering some of the bags for Polished Pebbles. I text 3 people and my whole crew showed up. Somebody met me outside today. Shouts out Michelle Daniels, Crystal Ross, Amanda. They all just came running, and even you said, "I'll drop some off if I need to." So I
That's
appreciate
what we
that.
do. But I think especially because of the purpose of what you're doing, I just think it's amazing. So
yeah,
and that's good. That's one good thing. We all come together when we need to.
Absolutely. Ron, did we find what Maze? Did we find the cheer?
Oh.
Okay, can we play it?
I found it. I'm gonna cue it in a minute. I'm gonna let y'all. I'm pointing at you.
Okay. Hey, I forgot to mention from a community-minded perspective, when I encourage you to go over to Kimbark Beverage and see Jonathan Swain and all that he has to offer. He does have, and I wonder if he has Casa Azul. I'm gonna have to text him and ask him because tequila's in short supply. like the Casa and some of the higher end tequila. Tequila's in a short supply everywhere. I know in New York you can't get it. Upstate New York, I know in Indiana, we were there in July and they couldn't even make a margarita. A couple of the restaurants, but Jonathan also works in the community at every level. In addition to hosting like the Hyde Park Brew Fest, which is bigger than the Taste was, right in Hyde Park. He is Linked Unlimited. He's the president of Linked Unlimited, which is an agency or an organization that helps get children to college, scholarship children to college, underserved children to college.
Man.
So
you're talking about all these high-end drinks, and I'm thinking about, does he have the TGI Friday mudslide mix?
You know what? I'm sure he has something for everybody. You know,
That's what
53rd Street is.
They have to have it because there's like a section, and they have some of the other drinks like the TGI. It's like the mudslide mix. Ooh.
Hey, Jonathan, if you're listening, or if
I
anybody
want to
tag
drink.
Jonathan Swain and ask him if he has the TGI Mudslide Friday.
The TGI Friday, yeah, it's like
the bubble guts in a bottle.
Is that what it is?
No, I'm just
because if you make with your blender, but I can also drink it like a protein shake if I put my designer whey protein on top of it. Then I can kill two birds with one stone.
Absolutely.
Have my protein drink and get a little buzz.
It's kind of like your version of CBD in your hemp or something in your drink, right? Because they put hemp or CBD or something in drinks and water. Hemp.
Oh,
hemp. The marijuana stuff. The reefer stuff in my old lady
Things
voice.
you learn every day. Okay, yeah, I did.
But
know that.
I'm thinking Jonathan might have that. You know, he's right between 47th Street and
I know where they're at.
61st Street.
I don't partake in a lot of liquor stores, but I have been there before.
I gotcha.
Because I have a lot of friends in Hyde Park. So
I'm just gonna tag him real quick so he can. I would like to know if he has the mudslide. What is it? The mudslide?
You know, like
I know what that is.
TGI Fridays. They have TGI Fridays. They have the strawberry. It's like strawberry shortcake. Or no, what's it called? Like the orange one. They have the orange one.
A dreamsicle or something.
The dreamsicle, and it's right next to the dreamsicle one.
Yeah. You know, they say when you drink sweet like that, you get bubble guts. You know what bubble guts are, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. I don't want to talk about that, but right. If not, then I'm just gonna do a what's the one with the Incredible Hulk.
Never heard it. I don't know that
We had that when they first came out with DMX. That was what's it called?
Sounds dangerous. Sounds like Bubble Guts Part 2.
No, hold on. That you've had it where it turns the drink green.
Nah, I haven't. Only thing I like green. That's my favorite color. I like grass and I like money. And I don't mean grass like weed because that's green too. I mean like green grass and money. Yeah, I don't drink green drinks. Sounds not.
It's hypnotic, right? Blue hypnotic.
Oh,
right,
you said green, child.
It turns green when you pour it in there. Yeah, it's the Incredible Hulk drink.
Oh, the drink turn because hypnotic is blue, and I used to love hypnotic.
Yeah, it was hypnotic and Hennessy.
Baby, I drank
hypnotic and Hennessy.
Oh,
I drank that with.
Now that sounds
when
like
it first
bubble guts
came
and
out,
a headache.
Yeah, well, I that's when you want to be cool. Like I'm one of those people. I'm really not. I don't go along with the trends, but when you have DMX, I love DMX. I got to go in the studio when he did a couple of his songs in Chicago, and X gonna give it to you. And then one he did with Selena Johnson, and they had hypnotic. So he was fixing the drinks. I'm not gonna say no. They made he's like, Incredible Hulk, and then he hands it to you. It's like it's DMX. So yeah, I got.
Not.
It was one of those times where you would like
Hennessy and hypnotic. I'm not going for dark and sweet. That sounds like a really
dark
bad
and sweet
next day.
Oh,
dark. She's so nasty.
I didn't say
like
anything.
Slushy.
Maybe.
But it was.
But hypnotic was I
did like
by
hypnotic.
itself.
Yeah.
Alizé too. I just hate the people name their children hypnotic and Alizé. And Hennessy.
I want to be down. Sip it up with some Alizé.
Right. What's your name? Alizé. Hypnotic. Okay, we know what your mom was drinking that day she got pregnant. After we leave today, we got
Mudslide.
What's your name?
Mudslide. Mudslide up in
my mother slid. It is Freestyle Friday, baby. This one is a whole handful. Come get her, Rilla.
Look, I got you.
Come get this one.
Look, we couldn't. Maze was off. He was off the live when he started chanting, so we couldn't.
Oh, okay,
there.
that's
Yeah.
okay because Tiger told she said that he said, don't be confused because I said what I said. We'll repeat it because he said that she said. Let me find it. That Maze said he's zero. There is no highest. He's the zero. Basically, like he off the charts. Like even though he might get bumped out of his spot by one of these shows that he had the vision to put on. Like if Muwakil's World come, if Salim come in here at 11 and then Herb and 2 come in at 1 and Mike Love and Diz come in, like we can't catch him. You know what I'm saying? He said that he's zero. Like basically saying whatever we do, we'll never get there. So what say you, Freestyle Lisa?
Radio rookie. No.
Wait.
Okay.
I want to videotape it. Hold on.
Oh no, because now I'm gonna mess up.
Go ahead.
It's like being funny. See now people.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. I dare ya. Can't get bashful. You talked about DMX and Green Giants.
Right. Okay.
Camera 3.
Dawn may be the rookie, but Maze is the pawn. You can't try and mess and freestyle against the Book of Dawn.
Drops the mic. We going to commercial. Kimbark Beverage. We'll be right back.
All right, I got you. Go ahead.
All right. And I'm in this asking the question every single day. What's in it for the black people? And if you don't like it, you can still tell them. Maze said, we out of here. Peace.
WIIFT. WIIFT PM.
Biggest threat to Illinois citizens from Washington is health care costs and policies. Senior citizens have their Social Security reduced from Medicaid, and some of our senior citizens live off $3 a week for food allowance. Working families are facing bankruptcy over policy and limit and cost. Drug prices require decisions between food and Medicaid. I'm Dr. Willie Wilson. Vote for me and send me to Washington. God bless.
Paid for by Willie Wilson for Senate 2020.
When you need vibrant, colorful gear that offers high-performance material that keeps you cool, call Agent Huff Custom Gear. Let us take your expressions and create something new for your everyday wear, your bedroom, or bath. For all your needs, we offer custom sublimation, silkscreen, vinyl, and embroidery. You can reach us on all things social at Superhero Huff. www.superherohuff.com or 630-476-9191.
WIIFT.
Live from your studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. Book of with Dawn Millhouse.
Go Donnie, it's Friday. Okay. Go DJ. No, I'm sorry. Oh gosh,
It's a Freestyle Friday.
I can do whatever we want.
Right. Being on your show gives me so much pride, but I can't wait to get off because I really think I need a mudslide.
Oh, I don't know. Hey, hold on. I don't know if y'all ready. She is going today, G.
It's one of those, right? You know, it's like you know how you get fueled when people tick you off. It's not nobody in here. Dawn knows the situation, but when certain people that are in certain things and don't do what they're supposed to, and it agitates me a little bit, it's fueling me now. So I have a lot of fuel in me. So
and I can say something, but I can't because then people know what the hell we talking about.
Yeah.
But in my AMG voice, his song, boom, you know. Hey, listen. Apparently, Chris Rock saw talent in Cardi B way before she was Cardi.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, he was on the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and he was talking about his first meeting with Cardi B. He said that he had pushed her to launch a career in comedy and get her own show before she became a big hip-hop star. He said, my kids showed me this Cardi B girl. She didn't have a record, nothing out, and I was like, we should do a show with her. I'm not going to even say what network. This is what Chris Rock was telling Jimmy Fallon. He said, so me, Cardi B, and her management went to get a show going, but it never happened. And then he had said that she wanted to do rapping, and he was like, yeah, that's good, but you're a comedy star. And then, because he said he thought Cardi B is one of the funniest people. He thinks he said she can hang
funny,
with anybody.
though.
Yeah, she is funny.
She is mad funny.
But that's kind of funny for Chris Rock to say that. Now,
I follow her. You know, I'm
I know you love Cardi B
because she's so authentically herself.
Yeah.
Like I know because I am blunt like she is.
Yeah.
People take it. Sometimes it seems abrasive, but you just if you can't be yourself, who can you be? Right. I mean, who do you even want to be? Right. You know what I'm saying?
And it's funny, but sometimes I can't understand what she's saying. But I like her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
and that makes
music,
it all the funny.
Yeah.
Did you? You don't follow her?
Yeah, I
did. You see that day she was eating them chicken things? What do you
No.
call them? Claws? What do you call them? Little chicken feet? Chicken feet.
Chicken
Like
feet.
the little. Imagine that, and they look like just real chicken feet with like, you know, the nails that the girls get that have the pointy tips.
Yeah, I don't like.
So
those.
I wonder what they call those at the salon. Do they call those chicken things?
Probably. I don't like those. I don't like those kind.
I don't. Yeah, I don't care for them either. However, they look just like little chicken feet, or what are they? Chicken feet, right? Yeah, chicken prongs. They look like prongs.
I wouldn't know.
Right. Ryan can't help us at that.
Funniest story. I'm over in Chinatown some years ago looking for something, and I'm high and low. You know, like I'm in this store. And I'm like looking down on shelves, and as I'm coming up, the counter, the deli counter or meat counter was right there, and the damn chicken things was right close to my face. I almost fell out. By tongue, there was prongs and tongue. It was the craziest. I digress. Back to Cardi. She's got some barbecued or some smothered ones, and she is literally on Instagram smacking them and almost like cleaning a nail with her tongue. You know, like,
and then she could probably use it to clean her teeth. Like dental floss, you know, like a cleaner. 2 for 1.
You made me choke. Probably, but she was like, and if she wasn't eating them so nasty and having so much fun by herself, I would have, in another life, probably not, but I'm just going to say it. Like, it might have looked appetizing because actually it should look gross, but she was having a ball, and you could tell it was rubbery and chickeny, like chicken skinny.
That's how it was watching you eat your little prunes. I thought when Dawn, so I'm at Dawn's. This is like 57 years ago. So I'm with Dawn, and Dawn, I'm thinking like I thought they were like chocolate covered peanuts or like something with chocolate. She's sucking them out, and like I was like okay, you didn't offer me no chocolate, but I was like, Dawn, what is that? They were prunes. She had little prunes, and she's like it was. Like you were at the Willy Wonka chocolate factory, and she's eating these prunes like.
Hey, you gotta. I mean, it's fiber,
but you
girl.
were
You got
liking them.
I do like them. I mean, I don't eat a lot of stuff,
You know
right?
what fiber do to you?
What does fiber do? Make you boo boo?
Right.
So I might as well drink a mudslide with Hennessy or some. That's what you're saying.
Like most people would probably drink some prune juice, hold their nose, and be like this. Dawn's like it was just like.
Well,
like Hershey's special chocolate.
Even if I did have to take a shit, you know my shit don't stink, right? You know I boo boo with the door open, right? Am I lying, Lisa?
Look at Ron's face. No, and then she.
I don't.
But then she invites you in to talk to her. Come talk to me.
I can't do it
without. She's like,
keep
me company.
That's real talk. Like, you ask my kids. Like
No, ask me because I've been there. Lisa, come talk to me. Lisa, come and keep me company. I was in the other room like, Dawn, you're on the toilet. Yeah, I know, but come talk to me.
Nothing.
This is before cell phones even.
Like the smell of sweet perfume that comes from a song. I can't think of. It's like wasn't that Lauryn Hill?
And the smell of sweet perfume.
Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Let's
Anyway,
go
back to Cardi.
So go back to Cardi B and back to Chris Rock. So if you guys don't know, if you don't watch the news or hear it on stuff, so Chris Rock is going to help kick off the 46th season of Saturday Night Live this Saturday, which is tomorrow. Even if you don't watch it, because sometimes I fast forward, because sometimes it's not as funny, but I DVR it and then look at all the stuff. But it's going to be funny because... so anyway, Megan Thee Stallion is going to be the musical performer.
Dope.
Chris is going to be hosting it, but they also have Alec Baldwin, who has Trump down pat. He's going to be on it, but now added to this season is Jim Carrey. He's going to be Joe Biden. So I want to see Jim Carrey and Alec. And then Maya Rudolph is coming back, so she's going to be...
Oh, is she?
Yeah, because she's done... It's Kamala. I don't know why I always say her name wrong. Kamala.
I say it wrong too. So.
Yeah. So Miss Harris. So Maya Rudolph is going to be on there, and it's going to be hilarious because she had debuted that last September. She had debuted being Kamala. So that's going to be hilarious.
You know who Maya Rudolph's mom is?
George Daniels' special girl.
Minnie Riperton. I literally found that out like 6 months ago. I was blown away. I was like, get out of
We got to talk. Well, we might have to call George because I got to see who Maya's.
I want to know. We going to find a Maya. Cause that's dope.
Yeah, cause
Minnie Riperton.
George went to like prom with Minnie Riperton.
No, I don't think it was Minnie. I think it was.
It was Minnie Riperton.
Okay, I thought it was the other
Minnie Riperton,
incredible famous singer. What?
George's been with a few, but that was his life
until he got happily married.
Right, happily married. Yeah,
Shouts out
but
to
Uncle
his
George
wife,
Uncle George has pictures with Minnie Riperton. They went to like prom together and stuff.
George, it wasn't Minnie. I think it was.
Positive.
I think it was the other.
I'm positive because I'll tell you off the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Let's keep it freestyle on the what we can say style.
That sound like some tea.
That sound like a mudslide up in this schmug. Sound like we need to hit Kimbar Beverage, located in Hyde Park on 1214 East 53rd Street. That's Jonathan's dad. That was his dad's store. That whole little plaza used to be full of legacy stores, Mr. G's and Breslauer's department store. I know I'm dating myself. However, Nikki's Chinese food was over there that I never ate, just so y'all know. Nikki's was not the hot spot. But yeah, that's where it is, and you can get mudslides and Hypnotic. I just want some Hypnotic. Now you made me want some Hypnotic. I'm gonna go get some Hypnotic.
I like the color of it though.
I love it. Alizé's actually pretty good. I haven't had it in years. I wonder if I could drink it now that my palate is more refined and I prefer only pure liquor, cognacs and champagnes and the such. But back in the day, you drank what you. My gateway drink, amaretto.
Like an Emerald Stone Sour? That you and my friend and Colleen. Remember Colleen? Colleen, that's all she drank.
That was my gateway.
Yeah, amaretto. That was too sweet for me, though.
But I didn't drink champagne like I do now. Me and Mr. Millhouse drink champagne.
Now
I was then drinking
champagne. But you like wine too, right? You like wine too, right?
I was drinking champagne, and now I drink champagne.
Yeah,
a little different.
But
I did used to like.
But do you know the differences? Like when when people do the wine tastings, like everything tastes the same to me.
Yeah. Well, you have to get your weight up.
Do you like all that? No, I'm trying to get my weight down, but yeah.
I meant like
yeah, okay. Oh, you mean the liquor wine? Okay,
yeah. Ron, what do you drink?
I'm a cognac guy.
You like cognac?
Yeah, I like Hennessy.
Okay.
I'm a gin and juice girl.
Remy, I like dark.
You like dark?
Oh, what's wrong with the light? You don't like no gin?
No vodka, baby.
Look, that do something to me.
Gin make you sin.
Yeah, I can't.
Gin is actually really good. You just have to have the right gin.
I get like gin with cranberry and like pineapple juice.
That you get a fucking smoothie. Like
But gin is the
pineapple juice is gonna kill the taste. Not totally of the juniper berry in gin, but pineapple juice is gonna kill anything.
But that's what I want. I don't like the taste of liquor, so I do it because I want to get buzzed. I'm not.
How do you get buzzed past the pineapple juice?
You mean with gin?
With anything?
A lot of gin. You mean you got to take a lot of drinks?
A whole lot.
Right, but if you mix it, if you have a mixed drink, the gin, you mean it covers like
the sugar in the juice is going to give you a hangover. make you have bubble guts, and it take a longer time.
That's why I don't
you can
drink.
Yeah,
That's why.
Yeah.
Just say no.
Nancy
Well,
you
Reagan.
could pass it. You could pass it over. Not the pineapple juice. I do like pineapple
Hypnotic
juice.
does sound kind of cool though.
Hypnotic
It does remind
yeah.
me of DMX though.
Yeah.
He'd be like, Lisa, ooh. That's what he would say to me. He's like, hypnotic, Incredible Hulk. Right.
He was angry.
And that was in the studio, but that's how he talked. Lisa, ooh.
Does he
When
talk
says it
like that?
He's like, yeah, but you know how DMX is, Lisa, ooh, but nicest guy in the world.
DMX always.
I love
I always
DMX.
felt like, you know how some people wake up with crusty lips and white
No.
stuff around their mouth. I always picture him to be that guy.
Matter of fact, I don't think you were there that night when he was at. It was. I don't know if it was.
I don't know the dude. I like him.
I don't know if it was Heroes or Click
Y'all
yet.
gonna make
We're
me lose.
up in here. We were up in Nick's Nest or whatever. It was up on top. It was either Heroes or the Click, and it was like the end of the night. And DMX was doing something, and DMX got the little broom and started cleaning up. He started sweeping up. He was like,
I do not remember that. I
Yeah,
might
you
have
weren't
been
there. You
drinking
weren't there.
amaretto.
No, I don't think you were there that night. I think you were out of town because you weren't there that night. But yeah,
Nick's Nest. You just brought. You
whatever
just
it was
went
called,
back.
whether it was
Nick's
up.
Nest?
Well, it might have been Nick's Nest or whatever came afterwards, like
Nothing.
Click. Was it
No,
still Nick's
Nick's
Nest or the
Nest was
Click?
just
Yeah,
the second
whatever.
floor.
Yeah, the second floor was
Yeah.
up there, and in VIP, and yeah, we had some funny stories up in there.
Yeah, that we won't say on the air.
Some fun stories.
Fun stories, facts. But before Cardi B, there was a girl named LaShawn who was probably way before her time. LaShawn, our guest that's coming up after 10 o'clock, is a Brooklyn-born rapper, now like literally renowned photographer, but she was like Megan and Cardi, but this is early 90s. This is before we engaged with the openness, and she was blunt. She a Brooklyn girl, so
Right.
she'd say it like it is. I told y'all, go on YouTube and YouTube Wide Open,
Oh, yeah,
LaShawn's
yeah.
video.
Matter of fact, let me write
YouTube
that
it
down.
and listen to the words she's saying, and then see your girl. That was one of my videos back in the day. I wasn't no video.
Did you
hoe.
say
I
she
was choosy with my videos.
You
But
represent Shy. She was raised out in Brooklyn.
No, I didn't. She said that.
I know.
She said that
Yeah.
on LL's Doing It Well.
And I saw the whole thing behind that. They said because she was pregnant, right? She was pregnant,
But
and they
she
didn't
had
want
to
her.
sue.
Yeah, she had to sue, but
to
she
get
won.
her name. Because it was her stuff.
It was her stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've seen that's another thing with women. Sometimes they've tried to dub women in because they don't want women to be in certain videos because they want certain looks. But guys can same thing when I see news reporters. Guys can have one piece of hair hanging from their head. A woman has her hair out of place or makeup. No, you can't go on. Guys can have buck teeth, missing the whole bottom level of teeth, 3 pieces of hair, and they'll be considered like the best forever. It's just a male-female thing forever. So
yeah, well, LaShawn is an overcomer, and first of all, she's incredibly talented, creative to a fault, and literally, she's one of the few people that I know personally that can say, like, wake up and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to do this. And then within 3 days, she's actually doing it. Like most of us are afraid to say something and then actually do it. Like she's fearless. She's always loved photography. That's and awesome. She's now has like covers in major publications. Said she wanted to do massage therapy, went to school, did that. And once she literally is a Jill of all trades, but has mastered them. You know what I'm saying? They say jack of all trades, but you don't master. She technically masters them. You're listening to the Book of Dawn on What's in It for the Black People Media. It is Freestyle Friday. It is time to get crunk drunk with Lucy and DMX. And you got to stay
to the
with
Book of Dawn. Freestyle Friday. Yes.
I'm here for this. I am so here for this. She tired. She punch drunk. She drunk off life right now.
I don't even need to write.
Last day of the week.
Drink
you gotta
off,
keep
right.
yourself up.
That's because it's not cold
Probably
water.
if you were with us at Essence Fest, that would be vodka with my crazy crew. You're listening to the Book of Dawn on What's in It for the Black People Media. We will be right back.
WIFTV-PM.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality Black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe Black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of Black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
When you need vibrant, colorful gear that offers high-performance material that keeps you cool, call Agent Huff Custom Gear. Let us take your expressions and create something new for your everyday wear, your bedroom or bath. For all your needs, we offer custom sublimation, silkscreen, vinyl, and embroidery. You can reach us on all things social at Superhero Huff. www.superherohuff.com or 630-476-9191.
Is it really a good idea to have the same senator for 3 generations? I support term limit for all elected officials. Our senators need to bring home growth for our business community, jobs, housing, service for our senior citizens, and health care. We need new ideas and new approach to federal representation. I'm Dr. Willie Wilson. Vote for me and send me to Washington, D.C. God bless.
Paid for by Willie Wilson for Senate 2020.
WIFTBP.
Live from your studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. With Dawn Millhouse.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Book of Dawn on What's in It for the right here from What's in It for the Black People Media Studios with Lisa E, whose thing I just stuck in.
Thank you. We're doing technical stuff. Right, we're doing technical things.
Ron's face was like, huh? You shitting with the door open, sticking things in Lisa's things? Yeah, not like that, y'all. Get your minds out the gutter. That's
we're
later.
Learning technology stuff.
That's later after you get drunk, after you hit the liquor store.
With your mask, right.
With your mask on. Mask and mask, right? Because what's the value in wearing a mask on your face that doesn't have your nose covered? It's just like putting on a condom with a hole in it, right? Just in case y'all wanted to know.
People shouldn't even be doing that until COVID's over.
Having sex?
I mean, unless you're with somebody. I mean, I'm not talking about Tinder. Yeah, like just randomly meeting people. Yeah, if you're with somebody that you've been with, yeah,
baby, tell him.
And I was wondering, this is a weird question for a Freestyle Friday answer. Can prostitutes claim unemployment, or because they're on furlough right now? Like in Nevada, in Vegas, it's legal, right? Prostitution is legal. So I was just curious, do they go on like a furlough, or are they laid off? No puns intended. Are they laid off? And so do they collect?
Do you think that they could get unemployment?
With
the
do
you think they got a stimulus check? Not to be stimulated, but
right.
Do you think they got a stimulus check?
I mean, from their head guy, whatever, from their grand
from
poobah.
Their head guy,
the grand poobah. What's the grand poobah? What's the guy called their
the pimp,
yeah,
girl?
The pimp, duh. Let's get Bishop Magic on the phone.
Oh,
Bishop
Magic. There you go, AMG. Bitch, better have my money. I can say it now. Yeah. Speaking of masks and condoms and pimps and sex, what did the little girl talk about? Tristan, or the little girl that got
Jordan.
drunk, probably drank gin and pineapple and cranberry, and was laid up with the friend's brother's husband, baby daddy, Jordan. What's the little girl's name? And
here's the thing, Jordan. Let me look for
Jordan.
Her
Jordan
so
Woods.
Jordan was with that was Kylie's best friend. So if everybody knows who she is, that's Kylie's best friend. From Kylie Jenner's was her best friend. And of course, Jordan, they were at like a party or something, and she supposedly had kissed, Khloe's boyfriend, Tristan. And so they're not friends. The whole Kardashian kind of wrote her off and stuff, but she just said she finally did an interview just saying that, she was in a place where she felt that she cannot trust others. She said she's been the victim of vicious social media bullying from fans who blamed her for being a home wrecker. She said she's been in a really dark place, and she spoke with Jada Pinkett last year on the Red Table Talk. She acknowledged her role, and accepted what she had done with Tristan, that was just merely kissing. She said, I'm not happy that people were hurt and family and what they had to go through, but she said, I've done a lot for everybody, and I'm happy the way things have happened, because now I'm able to become who I am today. And she's doing better in her professional, personal life. She went on Instagram Official with her NBA boyfriend, Karl Anthony Towns.
Not surprised there.
So she's with him. But I guess my question for you would be, because Chloe is back with Tristan now. So do you think it's easier when it comes to things like that, where it's a friend involved and a man or a significant other? It doesn't even have to be, your significant other. Do you think that we are so easy, especially women, we forgive the man quick, but then you may never be friends with the female?
I would have to say you're probably right.
And I wonder, is it right? Do you think,
nah.
or because that was Kylie's best friend? I guess I don't think they're no longer. I don't think they talk at all. I don't know about with Kylie, but I know the Kardashians kind of wrote her off, for her part. But Tristan's back in the picture now.
Yeah. Well, here's two things for that. A, she kissed. That's like President Clinton talking about he didn't inhale. That's a lie. Yeah, you did more than kiss. First of all, and then. What's the attraction? Like, she went from her friend-in-law, because technically Chloe was her friend-in-law, right?
Yeah.
Because they were besties.
Right.
NBA tall player to another one. Like, there's a lot of things here to say. Yes, people are wrong for judging, but she's actually living the life seems like that people would judge.
Right, exactly. And I guess we would be the same. I guess maybe when you're friends with somebody, especially somebody that's like a sister friend, because you said, you got to keep your friends at a certain number, but when somebody's like a sister friend to you, family, and you find something out, I think that would crush me, because especially we don't trust and tell our secrets to too many people, and I think that would crush you more. Like that's kind of like that, I don't know, that code, I guess. It's like when one of my really close friends doesn't date somebody, if I find out, to me it's like hands off.
Yeah, without an absolute doubt.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even want to date somebody you dated in high school.
Right. If it's one of my closest friends, I just don't, because to me it's like, as much as you might even be attracted to them, to me, that's just not me. If you dated somebody, unless it's like Channing Tatum or a couple exceptions, but other than that, no.
Yeah, like I said,
Channing Tatum is off to all my friends.
Did she just?
I love Channing Tatum.
Let me clear my throat. Camera one. Did she just try to claim somebody she ain't never met?
But I just love
You want to get him
I like
Lisa
Channing Tatum when before people knew him, when he did Step Up, when we did a private screening for Drew Sidora was in the movie, we did a private screening, and I was like, Drew, who is this dude? I'm like, I want him so bad. This is before he blew up, but then he married they are cute when they got married. Yeah.
Now you want to have sex with a married man.
Well, no, he's divorced now. He's divorced. Yeah, because he did, he was, what's her face? His wife, that she was the star of the Step Up. Why am I forgetting her name?
Who?
Oh my gosh! Now
that was the only thing she was in.
No.
One movie wonder. Kind of like last week was One Hit Wonder Week, and I forgot all about it until after the fact. Technically that could be a one hit wonder, because
Jenna Dewan Tate. I don't know. She's been in a lot of stuff. She's been in TV shows, and she's an awesome dancer and stuff. But I claimed Channing back then before he blew up.
Before he was Magic
Mike.
Oh Lord, this conversation keeps finding itself back to
it's Friday.
It is Friday. Hey. No matter what subject we start with, we always talk about. We done went back to masks, sex, Oh, this is just what.
Maybe
what
this
are
is
we
like my
saying?
therapy. Maybe I'm just lonely. Maybe I just need to. Maybe I need to go to the shelter and go just visit the dogs today. Just go pet the animals.
Lord Jesus, make sure they spay. They've been clipped, and so the thing don't come out of the skin. Okay.
No. I'm gonna go get.
I told y'all when my husband bought me the dog that I said I didn't want, who I absolutely adore now, my little Winston. I didn't.
So cute.
I didn't know that the thing came out on a boy dog.
See, I like
when
girl
it
dog,
and
yeah,
when it
I've
happened, I
seen
was
'em.
like, "Whoa, that's a lot, son." Like I don't like. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
It gets
go
me.
cut
Yeah.
your balls
Now that
off.
gets me a little embarrassed. Yeah.
Yeah, I had to snip it. I couldn't take it. It only come out a little bit now.
But
Like
you
a little
didn't
teeny.
snip it. Get it right. You
Girl,
said
nah.
you had to get it snipped.
Yeah. You know, like circumcision. It was,
You're wrong.
I was. My husband didn't want that either. Do you feel like that?
So you need to get the guy
that.
that does that called the moil, like in the Jewish. You just get somebody they do the circumcisions because you don't have to pay them. They only work for tips. Sorry.
And on that note,
I'll be at Zany's for 3 shows this weekend.
You can cash out me, and I'll pay. Cash out me. I'm gonna take a fee. Hey, this is what happens with live. I can't laugh hard because y'all know that I'm of age and perimenopausal, and I've had 2 kids natural childbirth, which means what? If I laugh real hard, I might have to go pee pee.
We got
But I
extra
do,
masks.
and I do that with the door
Here,
closed.
Put them in.
You listen to the Book of Dawn on a silly Freestyle Friday. We have the triple platinum artist coming up next.
Yeah.
Brooklyn born, probably Megan Thee Stallion, and all of them watched her swag and reinvented it because she is the creative of that. Signed back in the day with Queen Latifah's label, Flavor Unit.
Shakim,
Crazy swag. She and I got the job to do the styling for Boyz II Men's video "I'll Make Love to You," and immediately I had enough in my budget. They said you can hire who you want to. I said, LaShawn, let's do it. So y'all can check that out too. It's the Boyz II Men. It's the sophomore debut single off their sophomore album called "I'll Make Love to You." Yes,
You said
we
called
did that.
like nobody's heard that song.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm just saying.
I'll
watch
Make Love
it
to You,
and
right,
look
it's
at all the
probably
swag in them
quadrillion
clothes.
right.
Yeah, your girl and LaShawn did that. We'll be back. You're listening to the Book of Dawn. Stay with us.
WIFTBPM.
Funeral expenses are costly. The Casket Store wants to help you save hundreds of dollars. You do not have to purchase a casket from the funeral home. Call now for a free in-home consultation. Call 773-445-6900. 773-445-6900.
When you need vibrant, colorful gear that offers high-performance material that keeps you cool, call Agent Huff Custom Gear. Let us take your expressions and create something new for your everyday wear, your bedroom, or bath. For all your needs, we offer custom sublimation, silkscreen, vinyl, and embroidery. You can reach us on all things social at Superhero Huff. www.superherohuff.com or 630-476-9191.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
WIFTBP.
Live from your media studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. Book of Dawn with Dawn Millhouse.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Book of Donnie Girl, on What's in It for the Black People Media with Lisa E on a Freestyle Friday. And baby, she freestyling.
And I'm just reading these comments are cracking me up. People are hilarious.
Yeah, because they didn't even know you had it in you.
We just need comic relief. I think I'm just letting all my anxiety just come out in comedy, which is it helps. It's good to laugh.
Somebody said Nick's nest is in the Book of Dawn. You better believe it is. You better believe it. Not the gefilte fish, however. So yes. So we were talking about LaShawn, and we're gonna wait. She's gonna pop in at some point. You guys, I need Big Brother Mike and Herb. You know, I'm trying to be swaggy. I still haven't figured the back part out, but they're gonna have to come in here
and I'm trying to read all my notes from the meeting the other day, but it's like I think what I need to do is just videotape like somebody coming in doing it. If I videotape and like learn it, do the hands-on when we're by ourselves, because I was kind of scared, you know, when it's a bunch of people, I don't like asking a lot of questions to take away from the
look on our instruction sheet and see if I'm supposed to invite. I sent the email. After I send the email, do I hit the invite video chat guest? Look on our cheat sheet from the boss.
Let's see. You did the double blue video interviews.
I did.
The square with the arrow out.
I did all that.
Invite guests. Okay, let's see. Go back.
What's the last step?
Remember, you'll see them on the switcher. Choose method of contact, email. Click mute guest. Continue broadcasting. Did you join? You just invited them to chat?
Oh, invite video chat guests? Do I need to hit that?
Invite chat guests. Choose method of contact, email, click mute guest. So, okay.
I don't know. Do I hit this last button or no? And we're just going to keep going.
It's ready.
Right.
Yeah.
But we're sharing. People are teaching. We're learning.
Oh, no. I already did that. We won't do that again. So I think
so we're probably just waiting on her.
Yeah.
Okay. Because then when we see her, then continue broadcasting. Guests will appear in preview when he or she arrives.
She is, and then do like the commercial on Annie. Page 1, like her turn page.
A train was going south at a speed of 87.
Turn page.
A third train was coming back the other way. Like why we learn that in school? I still not. You know the word problems. A train going at the speed. When do the two trains meet? Who cares? Just look at the GPS and the time. Like, I mean, why would you have to see when the trains meet?
I feel about GPS. It will have you.
But why did the trains
off a bridge?
Why did the trains have to meet at a certain time? Why do we really care?
Same reason the chicken crossed the road. Well, and there's what road Kimberg is on? 53rd and Woodlawn. 1214 East, and right in the strip mall.
The chicken needs some spirits too.
Be careful for the speed bumps, because you cannot speed through that parking lot, because if drunk or sober, you're going to lose a muffler. Cars still have mufflers, right? Did I just sound like Portia asking about the Underground Railroad? I don't know. I just drive them. However, Kimberg Beverage Shop, SHOPPE, is located on East 53rd Street. Go get your spirits and all that good stuff.
And then you can get some chicken. And then now if the chicken crossed the road, maybe he saw that they were about to cook them and he escaped.
Maybe he was trying to be foot free because he thought Cardi was closed. That part.
Yeah.
I heard that Tom Cruise is filming a movie with Elon Musk. Did you hear that? They said
it's been finalized and it's scheduled now for like 2021. It was announced earlier that he teamed up with Musk and NASA to film this movie in outer space. That's going to be directed by Doug Liman from Edge of Tomorrow. It's so crazy. It says, as the Space Shuttle Almanac confirmed on Twitter, that the Axiom space station, piloted by Commander Michael Lopez Alegria, will set off on a tourist mission in October 21 with Cruz and Lehman on board. That's like some next level stuff.
Super next.
That's like a real outer space. That's not like a stage, like to do. I mean, wow, that's not like Star Wars and stuff. This is super like real outer space.
Like in real life.
Yeah.
Like who does that? That's baller shit.
Tom Cruise.
They're supposed to be making that available to the public soon. Like they're gonna have like.
I heard that.
I'm gonna wait to be probably the 10th or 11th. volunteers, because they're probably going to go to media first. I'm going to let our other media friends be the guinea pigs for that one.
You don't want to go to space? I do, ever since I watched the Jetsons.
Me too, but I still want to, yeah. But could you imagine if we really had our little cars like that in the air? Like our own
we're going to have them.
And can you imagine people drinking behind the wheel? We would
I
just
love the
up
Jetsons.
in the air. Yeah.
I
remember, I wanted Rosie, like the housekeeper.
All I know is this. Who would have thought that the stuff we were watching,
like FaceTime and all this now, like
that it is
from the Jets,
it's actually happening right now.
Yeah.
I mean, and came from Flintstones. It went from rocks and stones to
the Jetsons.
Till we get to party in space.
Man.
That's actually kind of dope. I definitely would do it. Would you do it, Ron?
Yeah, I'd do it.
I'll have my party on Uranus.
She's so nasty, y'all. I love it though. On a Freestyle Friday. Pardon me. I'm working. I'm whistling while I work. So you guys.
Speaking of Disney.
Speaking of Disney. Unfortunately, they have to lay off a lot of people.
Disney does. Yeah. Well, everybody does. Even Disney is. Essence Magazine. Did you hear about that? Essence Magazine. They're going on furlough right now. I just saw that just came out yesterday. That they dedicated so many things for their publication, but they have to furlough a lot of staff members now due to COVID. They said. Of course, they canceled the Essence Music Fest. They had to put things on hold for that. And, it's just been, they said 6 months of this global pandemic has, longer lasting impact than anybody expected. So they're going to just keep us posted. But, people love Essence. They love all the stuff with Essence.
And the lineup for the festival this year was stupid.
Yeah.
Like.
But it's just pause. We'll just say they're pausing.
They were going to have all of New Edition.
Yeah.
It was crazier than it was for the last 3 years, which have been crazy. Bruno Mars was going to be there. Janet Jackson. Man. It was going to be my husband's first year going to Essence. I was so.
And that's one place I've never got to go.
A whole blast.
I've always had to host events during that weekend. I never got to break away and go to Essence.
It's life changing. It's like being in a big, dumb radio back in the day.
Yeah.
Like on LL's, boombox. It is the bomb. I've never seen that many simultaneous concerts happening in my life because they have the main stage and then all the suites are like breakout concerts. It's insane.
Yeah, but I think right now, I think we're just saying it's furloughed, a pause. I don't think that because people are going to regroup and once we start getting back to a new sort of normal, I think things will start coming back into play. And maybe then some people will realize how important some of these things were and don't take things for granted when it's not there. So is she there? Oh,
but I see her scrolling on her email. I have to tell her I can see her email. I'm in your business. Can we take a break? Okay. We're going to get our techie life together real quick. You're listening to the Book of Dawn on What's in It for the Black People Media. We'll be right back. We're going to get this together and bring back LaShawn.
WIFTBPM.
When you need vibrant, colorful gear that offers high-performance material that keeps you cool, call Agent Huff Custom Gear. Let us take your expressions and create something new for your everyday wear, your bedroom, or bath. For all your needs, we offer custom sublimation, silkscreen, vinyl, and embroidery. You can reach us on all things social at Superhero Huff. www.superherohuff.com or 630-476-9191.
What's up, good people? If you didn't tune in to the last I Said What I Said, here's what you missed.
Special thanks to Love McPherson.
And when you talk about object sex, you in objectifying that woman, you glorify pieces of her. And let me tell you something. If you think that doesn't matter, it does. And I'm going to tell you why it matters. I looked at a video and I was looking at these young boys, these teenagers, and they were like, do you like black women or white women? I like white women. I like white women. And first I felt some kind of way. Then you know what happened to me? I started listening to them and they said, why did you like the white women? Because they'll do anything for you. Yeah, the white hoes.
Bitch, you is a hoe. Bitch, you is a hoe.
And I thought, pornography has elevated what the white woman will do for you, the objectifying of her. And this is why we don't realize, even in our spaces, the black man is shut down because he doesn't know the power of his seed like the white man knows the power of his seed.
Oh, look, just like milk.
He doesn't realize that you sit up there coming into my neighborhood, objectifying my white women because you say they do it better than your women is a problem. They don't do it to them, but they won't bring that out, and they will not allow you to do that to their women.
I said what I said. Herb 2, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
Is it really a good idea to have the same senator for 3 generations? I support term limit for all elected officials. Our senators need to bring home growth for our business community, jobs, housing, service for our senior citizens, and health care. We need new ideas and new approach to federal representation. I'm Dr. Willie Wilson. Vote for me and send me to Washington, D.C. God bless.
Paid for by Willie Wilson for Senate 2020.
Chicago famous with Mike Love and Diz.
The Destin legend himself, Leon Rogers.
Yeah. What's going on, Playboy? Man, listen, honored to be here with radio legends, man. 2 brothers I looked up for and patted my success.
You walked away from your day job and you went straight in the
Man, brother, first time somebody called me to do the gig, they was like, hey, I got my grandmama's 85-year-old birthday party. She's turning 85. She has a brain tumor. I mean, now she's not going to be able to hear because she's in a coma, but she'll be laying in the room, and we just want the good vibes. Well, what is it? $75. We need you to do an hour. I'm there because of the passion. I wanted to do the comedy. So I quit. But when you quit that job, and the job I had was decent. My father, every young black man should have a dad or a father figure in his life.
Yes.
When I say he went off on me.
My son works.
When I told him I quit to do comedy, my mom, mamas is always like, well, that's good, baby. You spread your wings. Realizing what God wants you to do.
Right.
My father like, you got to be the dumbest son of a bitch in the world. I can't believe you came from my ball sack. $65,000 a year. Me and your mama combined only make 80. You dumb mother. I mean, going off. Like me and my pops actually kind of fell out.
Old school black fathers, old school mindset. They came up working. They know how hard it is.
Hands knuckles black. Hands look like he worked at the steel mill, like he was dipping them in the lava. So he pissed. My hands manicured.
He's super cool and he know kung fu.
I'm clean. I work on computers.
Drives a $5,000 car and wears a $100 suit.
Right.
He like, I'm out here getting lung poisoning from inhaling all these steel mill fumes and touching people's mail. Look at my hands. I can't even pick up a fork and knife. Your mama got to cut my food for me. And you want to quit to do some damn comedy. He hell.
Chicago famous. 3 to 6, Monday through Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media. Birthday line is, easily, or the birthday bash, whatever you want to call it.
Our hit record.
That's our hit record.
That's our hit record.
That's our one. That's my girl.
That's my girl by the Temptations.
Like,
no matter where we go, we gotta do that.
Ready to go down?
Yes, we are.
Come on, who's on that birthday line?
It's Randy and Baby.
And how old are you on this day?
I'm 13.
Go ahead. It's your birthday. Go ahead. Definitely let out twins. Where y'all from? Where y'all from? Bad boys gonna say about Ida B. From WGCI. That's 3 down. 2 more projects. Bill on the show called It's Your Birthday. Go. I got a question. Hey, she doing the question. No more to go. With the show called It's Your Birthday.
Hey, let that play.
It took that.
I'm tired just listening to that.
Chicago famous. 3 to 6, Monday through Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media. He is joining Chicago famous Mr. Rick Party.
I remember meeting the Brat before she was big. We were going to Jack the Rapper conference in Atlanta.
Jack the Rapper again.
So she's sitting, waiting for a plane. She got her braids in her hair, got her overalls on, and she saw me walk up to the gate. She's like, Rick Party, oh my God, she's doing all of that. I said, well, who are you? She goes, I'm the Brat. I'm a new rapper from the, I live on the West Side. I'm with So Def. I'm about to meet Jermaine Dupri. I did some on Chris Cross's song. I think was it The Bomb or something like that? Or
Right.
Yeah. She did some on there. So that was my introduction to her. So she would come back to my show every now and then and help me introduce the Coke Top 99. I remember we played a home jam and had people judge her song, right? And some people like, it's all right, it's okay. And she's like, yo,
Wow.
Straight West Side, man. It was crazy.
Straight West Side.
Yeah, so.
Chicago Famous, 3 to 6, Monday through Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
WIFTBP.
Live from your media studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. Book of with Dawn Millhouse.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Book of Dawn, right here from What's in It for the Black People Media Studios. That sounds so good. What's in it for the Black People Media Studios? That's next level. That's swaggy. Our guest that we are working through getting on air is swaggy too, and so we'll figure that out. In the meantime, I have a question for you, Lisa. You remember the actress that died when she took her son out to go boating, and the little baby boy jumped? They were swimming,
Right,
and
Naya
the mom,
Rivera, yeah.
Apparently her sister is living with the baby daddy.
Well, her sister, Nicolaya, has alluded to reports that she moved in with Naya's ex, Ryan Dorsey, in order to help raise her nephew after her sister's tragic drowning. So, I mean, of course, her family is still grieving because it was such a tremendous loss. But Nicolaya posted... Nicola posted on her Instagram stories, in the darkest time of my life, the only thing important is my friends and family showing up for my nephew, even though I can't show up for myself. And, her and Ryan have agreed to work together in raising Naya's 5-year-old son with Ryan. So,
Here's the thing.
Well, I mean, they're living
together
in a 3-bedroom home. They've been shopping for household goods at a department store. She is a 25-year-old model, and she hadn't really been on Instagram since July when she posted back-to-back tributes to her older sister. But I guess a lot of crazy comments are coming. People are kind of saying things are going on, but. I mean, I guess you could look at it two ways because, I mean, people can automatically assume that they're doing stuff, but maybe they are just trying to co-parent and live as like roommates. You know what I mean? Maybe she's looking at him like, okay, this is my brother-in-law, or my ex-brother-in-law, and we're just cohabitating to share, and to raise this boy. So if it was something very innocent like that, and if they both had their significant others, then maybe I could see. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think it's
what
weird?
I think is get the hold on, GTFO
out of Dodge.
Get the fuck out of here. I wish. I promise you, on God, I wish my sister would move in with my boo under the guise of raising my child. I'm gonna need you not just be an auntie, okay, not an auntie mommy. Okay.
But they weren't married. That was her ex-boyfriend, right? I mean, I'm saying, right, I get it, but I don't know. That's tough. Like, what if it is just like family and you consider them like a brother or a sister?
That's fair. I consider my brother my brother-in-law a brother. I consider my sister-in-law a sister.
But they wouldn't even marry, so that's not even her brother-in-law.
Drop the mic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
don't drop the
agree.
mic. It all keeps going back there. It's
because when I look at stuff, and I don't want to keep bringing up Kardashians, but like Scott Disick and Courtney aren't together, but Scott is always with the family because of the kids. Like him and Khloe or Kim are always together, and they stay at each other's houses. But they look at him like that's my brother-in-law. You know what I mean? And so I don't know. I guess we would have to know how they are. That's a tough one because it's very weird, but I mean, if they have separate, I guess I would have to know more about both of them and like the type of person they are. Because, I mean, what if it's just totally platonic? You know,
I don't care. I don't care. It's not a good look.
Right.
It's just not. It's confusing to the child. And let's go back to entanglement. Let's go back to week 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Week 1 on the Book of Dawn. We walked into the door of entanglement, right?
Right.
That's entanglement. You live in a house, you're shopping together, you have a common heart bond.
She's a model.
She's a model. She's 25. Her sister, she's got to be gorgeous like her sister. Come on now. He
I'm
a
just
man.
wondering what the family says. Like, you know,
I would.
Like,
I
what
would
happens
assume,
is something right.
Yeah, not.
Now, what if she wasn't straight? Would you have a problem with that? Like, if they live together, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. What if we don't know? What if she has, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think for me, I'm a researcher. I would have to research the circumstances and see.
Lisa, you get, no.
Because then some people could say the same thing. Like, what if a different aunt or something? What if the ex whatever, and it was the two aunts moved in together to help raise the kid? Like,
that's wholly different. That is wholly different than your sister, your little sister, younger. I'm assuming she was younger, right? Than the baby mama, the
right.
deceased.
The deceased, right?
Moving
it's her younger
in,
sister. Yeah.
You don't need a co-parent. You need an auntie and support.
Right.
I don't need you physically in my space to raise my child because you're the brother. Okay, let's flip it. Something happens to my husband. We have a small child and his brother moves in to help. Nah. Just nah. He's single. I'm single and widowed. Or not widowed because they weren't married, but same thing.
Right.
Come on now.
That's a tough one.
Not at all. I
think for me, I just would need to know all the facts. But the first thing when I saw this, that was the first thing I thought. I was like,
there's
really?
only one fact.
It's just kind of,
that's her nephew, and there's no way on God's green earth that he should even feel comfortable having her live there. She can come over. She can come get the baby. They can have barbecues and stuff, but go to sleep at night, get out the shower, act in that capacity. I'm not signing off on that. That will not pass Congress. Okay. I will, what they say, stonewall it. I'm not doing that. That's not sexy.
Yeah, I got to research this one. So, I mean, I want to research just because I want to know what's going on. Like, I just really want to know because, I think, whoever has custody, so does the ex-boyfriend because he's the father? Does he have custody?
It depends on the state, ironically.
Yeah.
I learned this recently, working with a friend in Atlanta. Like some states are mom states. Atlanta, the dad can be present at the birth, can be the biological dad without having to go to Maury Povich. And until the dad applies legally and goes to court and establishes paternity, he has no rights.
But I'm wondering, did he have...
Illinois, that's very different. In Illinois, you can sign a voluntary agreement of paternity, and whether you're the daddy or not, you're the daddy until you go back to court to try. And that court process to get your name off of that is hella long. So it depends on the state, for one. But naturally, if that's the father, of course, whether he has paper signed or not, there might be some things he has to do to get his paperwork tight. But what did Robin Thicke said? Blurred lines. That's just no. Right. And she shouldn't have had to make that clear before she died. Like, you're not gonna move in with my dude to take care of my. Where is her mom? Where's their mama?
Now I just pulled up to see if there was an updated thing because it said her ex-boyfriend, but it just says ex, but it says ex-husband. So that was a husband makes it a little different.
No, it doesn't.
No. I'm saying it makes it different in my eyes. Like an ex-husband is different than
it's wrong.
Yeah,
it's some Jordan, Tristan, Chloe-ishness going on.
All that's cool. Just living is no reason or they should be living together. That's all.
None.
But I'm wondering if they had like I wonder if he even had like any, what their setup was beforehand. But whatever it is, after she passed, they should just, whoever had custody of him, the other person could come by, and I mean, they could have like visitation type of things, but not, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, living together, I think that's a little.
Even if they lived together prior to her unfortunate passing, you move out. Like, it's just that it's not
or
the same.
Or get houses in the same neighborhood on the same block if you want to be closer, somewhere within proximity if you're trying. I don't know. I would. Yeah. He said, and he's 37.
And she's 25.
Although it says Dorsey, 37, as a single parent, the family has stepped in helping raise the little boy, specifically her sister, who is now living with her nephew and former brother-in-law. Ryan was always close with the family. He is beyond grateful that she stopped her life to focus on the little boy.
Stopped her life?
In other words, kept. She about to be kept up in this mug. Yeah. So he's grateful. I bet he is.
So he got a housewife to replace.
He's got a concubine auntie. Yeah, he about to entangle.
They said
and then the baby gonna be the brother cousin. Come on, that's foul.
Now it says this is from People, so People is pretty reliable. People magazine. It says September 19th they appeared to hold hands at Target in Los Angeles. They both wore face masks and they were seen coming down the store's escalator. Okay, yeah.
It's court is. Yeah, that's not. Yeah, probably was they hand in hand. Was they entangled? Was their fingers entangled? Was they doing a finger dance?
They were holding hands. Now, my thing is, I would say stay separate. If you needed to come and live as a guest, not a guest, but just come, you know how you visit somebody and stay for a few days just to be there to help get through the tragedy? Yeah, I can't see them living together. I have to agree with you on that one because that would be especially... Yeah, that's so weird. That's super, super weird. Ron, what would you say? Like, would you do that?
Nah, I couldn't do it. It'd be too awkward.
I mean, during a tragedy like that, I could see somebody staying for a few days or a week to help, because people are people are falling over, just to stay and help get things together while the family's getting together and like temporarily, but not to move in together. Yeah. That's
yeah. No.
Like
so let the record reflect in my lawyer voice.
No,
okay. Raymond, my daddy. He got a lot. He should have been the Maury Povich, and he still could go. Let the record reflect. Not half, not middle, not whole, not play sister, not sister friend. Y'all can't live with my baby daddy. If God forbid something happened to me, I'll come back and get all of y'all. You listen to the Book of Dawn on What's in It for the Black People Media. We'll be right back.
WIFTBPM.
When you need vibrant, colorful gear that offers high-performance material that keeps you cool, call Agent Huff Custom Gear. Let us take your expressions and create something new for your everyday wear, your bedroom or bath. For all your needs, we offer custom sublimation, silkscreen, vinyl, and embroidery. You can reach us on all things social at Superhero Huff. www.superherohuff.com or 630-476-9191.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
What's up, good people? If you didn't tune in to the last I Said What I Said, here's what you missed.
Special thanks to Love McPherson.
And when you talk about object sex, you in objectifying that woman, you glorify pieces of her. And let me tell you something. If you think that doesn't matter, it does. And I'm going to tell you why it matters. I looked at a video and I was looking at these young boys, these teenagers, and they were like, do you like black women or white women? I like white women. I like white women. And first I felt some kind of way. Then you know what happened to me? I started listening to them and they said, why did you like the white women? Because they'll do anything for you. Yeah, the white hoes.
Bitch, you is a hoe. Bitch, you is a hoe.
And I thought pornography has elevated what the white woman will do for you, the objectifying of her. And this is why we don't realize, even in our spaces, the black man is shut down because he doesn't know the power of his seed like the white man knows the power of his seed.
Oh, look, just like milk.
He doesn't realize that you sit up there coming into my neighborhood, objectifying my white women because you say they do it better than your women is a problem. They don't do it to them, but they won't bring that out, and they will not allow you to do that to their women.
I said what I said. Herb and 2, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here on What's in It for the Black People Media.
Biggest threat to Illinois citizens from Washington is health care costs and policies. Senior citizens have their Social Security reduced from Medicaid, and some of our senior citizens live off $3 a week for food allowance. Working families are facing bankruptcy over policy and limit and costs. Drug prices require decisions between food and Medicaid. I'm Dr. Willie Wilson. Vote for me and send me to Washington. God bless.
Paid for by Willie Wilson for Senate 2020.
Funeral expenses are costly. The Casket Store wants to help you save hundreds of dollars. You do not have to purchase a casket from the funeral home. Call now for a free in-home consultation. Call 773-445-6900. 773-445-6900.
Introducing your trusted source for high-quality black emojis, better known as Blackmoji. We believe black is beautiful, and that beauty should be reflected in the digital market. Now there is an app that does just that, starting with Black Greek letter organizations. Blackmoji D9 offers more than an emoji app. It is a cultural experience of black excellence. Download the app in the Apple or Google Play Store to access a specially curated catalog of emojis representing the Divine Nine. Use the emojis to celebrate Black Greek events, acknowledge current events, support social causes, and learn about esteemed Black Greek members who blaze the trail of Black history. A portion of every subscription goes toward a scholarship fund specifically for members of Black Greek letter organizations to help keep the legacy alive. Download the Blackmoji app today.
You can hang out with Chicago famous Mike Love and Diz 3 to 6 p.m. right here on What's in It for the Black People Media live on the Mace Jackson page. So shout out to Chicago famous. They did their thing. They did a phenomenal job. Those brothers, listen, radio legends, right? And you come in and you're used to doing things one way and trying to flip it and do another way. They handled it seamlessly, man. So shout out to Mike Love and Diz for holding it down as they always have done. Welcome to the What's in It for the Black People Media family. Good luck at achieving number 2 status for the second best show on What's in It for the Black People Media, because number 1 is and always will be I Said What I Said.
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
Whenever I play, I want to play to win. I don't see no purpose in playing.
You play to win the game.
What's the word?
In the famous
Can
words.
you beat my ass though?
Can you whoop my ass though?
It's really that simple. I don't plan on getting my ass whooped.
Hey, yo, wait a minute. Hey.
Chicago famous
Mike
nigga whoop
can't
my
whoop
ass.
And Chicago
We not
famous
here for
can't
no
whoop-
ass whoop.
That's
Yo, what's your problem, man? Y'all are brothers. You ain't supposed to be fighting each other.
We not here for no ass whoop.
That's not what we here for.
We're not here for no ass whoop.
It's not what we here for.
Not at all.
What's up, good people? You're listening to I Said What I Said with Tucson Warner and Herb Howard live on What's in It for the Black People Media, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
WIFTBP.
Live from your studio. You're listening to Book of Dawn. With Dawn Millhouse.
Welcome back. You're listening to the Book of Dawn from the What's in It for the Black People Media Studios with Lisa E. and Ron Rilla on a Freestyle Friday. Yay.
Yeah.
Let me just give shouts out to everybody who is bearing with my technical non-intellect of how to
Well, we're just
program
learning
this.
on the.
But I am learning live.
We are learning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm here.
I hear. Hold on. Thank y'all for sticking with us. You definitely want to hear this story, and although we're going to tell the Cliff Note version of it, right?
Yeah.
But you'll also be able to catch up. I think is my phone. Okay. And shouts out to our broadcast brother Herb for literally answering the call to jump in, who called me to make sure that his sisters were good. Thank you so much.
Yes, we appreciate it.
Jeez, like we are family. We are family.
Hey.
I got my brothers and sisters with me.
Yeah.
Hey. And now we have LaShawn Courtney Williams with us. Welcome to the Book of Dawn, LaShawn.
I see her. Yay.
I'm trying to get my stuff straight over here.
Love it. Ain't nothing like it's live. We live, baby. You already know what live is like because you've been doing performance for a long, long time. LaShawn, I forgot to tell you that we're on a 45-second delay. So I'll be certain, and our other broadcast brothers told me to make sure I do the timing of my questions properly. And if you have the volume on your computer on, turn it down. So that they don't get any feedback from your side. Perfect. Yay, we did it. I'm assuming that's her bracelet or her fidgeting with her thing.
But trying to get this phone to stay straight.
Well, you fine, girl. Welcome to the Book of Dawn. We got LaShawn Courtney Williams, the originator of risque rap in the hip hop game. LaShawn, I hope you didn't break that.
Wait, sorry.
Is that your TV?
No, my computer. The phone fell on the computer. Because remember, we were trying to do this from the computer first.
Yes.
Her phone fell on the computer.
Got it on the phone, but
Okay, perfect. Hold it in your hand. I'm gonna do your intro while you get that together, but just make sure your volume is turned
I
down.
get my tripod, but I didn't want to go running around the house.
Nah. You don't have to break a sweat for me. Not today. LaShawn Courtney Williams, Brooklyn born, Howard Ave. For the For Real projects, if any of y'all been to Brooklyn, you know Howard Avenue is in the heart of it. The youngest of 9 children. So survival and creativity are in her lifeblood. I hear clicking. LaShawn, I don't know if that's on your side.
Yeah, I don't have anything on. I turned everything on.
Okay. It's perfect now. Stay right there. Don't move. Freeze! Oh my God. It's perfect.
In portrait mode, but in landscape mode.
That's perfect. You know what? You are speaking like the award-winning photographer you are right now, because all that portrait and landscape, I don't know. I know up and down and across ways.
Right.
Still don't know how to do it on any computer, but no, go the other way. Go the other way. You had it right the other way. Yep, that's perfect.
Yep, that's perfect.
Yep. You are beautiful. Welcome to the Book of Dawn. LaShawn, you hold many chapters in this book. I can't tell one of the stories about something you taught me how to do when I was a full adult hanging out in New York City one time. So don't even talk about it. We'll talk about it off air. But it was freaking hilarious. I really cannot say this on air. Actually, I could. It's TMI, but I was in my whole 20s, and I was, raised by a very old school mom, and I, when I first used my, when I became a woman, my mother brought home the whole sanitary belt. I'm telling my real age. But and so I had to learn how to use it. And so fast forward hella years, early 20s, I'm hanging out with LaShawn. We're in New York on doing something probably we shouldn't have been doing.
Uh-oh.
Right.
And
As usual.
yeah. And my cycle came. Is that? I don't hear it now. Whatever's happening right now, let's just leave it like that.
Yeah, because we keep getting a clicking sound like something.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Let me make sure.
It's gone now.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Okay. Doing something we shouldn't have been doing. And I was like, oh, geez, I started my cycle. And she was like, do you have any protection? I was like, nah, we had to go to the store. We go to the store and they don't have sanitary pads. I had never used one of the things.
Right.
And she was like, girl, you've never used one? I was like, girl, I'm not putting that in. Girl, I stood on one side. We bought them. I stood on the inside of the bathroom door. She stood on the outside and literally taught me how to use it. There you have it. That's real talk. This is real broadcast.
A Glade plug-in, right?
Exactly. Real radio, real talk, sheer honesty. Enough about me. LaShawn, you are an industry veteran that many people
Sounds like
don't.
someone's typing. Can you guys hear that? Oh,
yeah.
Is someone typing
We ain't
around
even
us?
gonna worry about
okay.
it. We're gonna just keep talking as long as, hey, can y'all, people saying what's up. So but anyway, LaShawn, this is live, so we're gonna keep, the camera never stops. And you know that because you taught me that. LaShawn, I wanted to make certain that I brought to the forefront that you can be a woman, you can be Black Girl Magic, you can be creative, which is your new movement, but I also wanted to give them some of the history of who you are and how you got to being an award-winning photographer. You have always been an extremely talented artist and musician. You hung with the best of them, Busta Rhymes, before people knew him as he is. And you did a hook on a song for one of the best rappers of all time, LL Cool J. And you had to fight for the equality of recognition. So why don't you tell them a little bit about when you started, although I know I would like for you to share with them when you started and really why you started in the rap game.
Let's see. I, as you mentioned, am the youngest of 7. 9. 7 brothers, though, and then also cousins. So you know how that is growing up in a large family. The cousins are always there, so they're like just extra brothers and sisters. My cousin Miles used to rap. My brothers DJ'd, and they thought it would be really cute for me to, when we did block parties. That was back in the day when we actually used to have block parties, which was super fun. We need to bring block parties back, get this country united. But they thought it would be cute for me at like 7, 8 years old to start rapping. So my cousin started writing raps for me, and my brother, when he did the block parties, they'd bring me out and I'd start rapping. So it was fun. I liked it. And then as I got older, I always wrote poetry. As I was in junior high school and in high school, I was always writing poetry. And I met a guy named Eric Mennel, and he introduced me to Jerry Callender. And Jerry and I hit it off right away. By this time, I was with my best friend, Lisa, who was my DJ, Shortcut. We didn't know what she was going to do, but she couldn't rap, but she was cute, so she had to be part of the clique. So I made her my DJ, and she took it seriously. She actually would go and get lessons and everything, and she ended up being a good DJ. But Jerry was the one producer who thought that I could turn my poetry into rap songs. So that's what I started doing. And the rest is kind of history from there.
Facts. Now tell me how you happened to meet LL and how you end up collaborating with him on one of his greatest songs.
I met LL through Chris Lighty. May he rest in peace. He, Chris Lighty and I were really good friends. We met through the Jungle Brothers, and because I had a close relationship with them, and I ended up. Chris was managing the Jungle Brothers at the time, and then the funny thing is, Chris and I we couldn't stand each other at first, and we ended up becoming best friends, and he hit me up one day and he's like, hey, I got Elle in the studio and we're doing a remake of your song, or we want to do a remake of your song. So I'm gonna send a car to come pick you up, yada yada. You know how it is. And so I did, and that's when I met LL. We went in the studio. We were collaborating on doing it. Once we got to the point where it was like, okay, we're happy with the lyrics, happy with the hook, we went in and what you hear is the first take. And that's the one thing that I love that stands out to me about that song is that you knew it was a hit from the gate because the first take is what people hear on the radio. We did not do it over. The only thing we added was the ad libs, but that what you hear is our first take. So
that pure magic on the first try.
Definitely.
So from there, you signed. Well, tell. I don't think until recently people even realized that that was you because you weren't able to be in that video. Tell me about the journey to getting the credit that you deserved for that particular song. Look, without your Dawn voice, without no Teflon curse word voice.
Well, I don't think I have ever gotten credit for that song. To be completely honest with you, I still don't have a plaque. That song went triple platinum, and I have reached out over the years. You know, it's coming up on 25-year anniversary for that song.
Wow.
And I believe that LL was, and he has a few times been nominated in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And that's one of his biggest songs, but no one's ever reached out to me. I don't get credit for that song. It's weird, but I still don't feel like I've gotten credit for that song. Even though it was originally my song that we redid. My song was called Wild Thing. We changed it for him to doing it. But I still feel like I haven't gotten my credit for that song. And it's been remade several times by several artists, even Nicki Minaj. And no one's ever reached out to me to say, hey, you know, is it okay if I do X, Y, and Z? Or let me give you a shout out or anything like that. Never.
I actually did not know that, but but I did share off the air with Lisa the fact that you were never given the proper credit, money, recognition, or acknowledgement for your contribution to what hip hop became. And so that's why it was important for me to have you as a guest, because I want you to be able to tell that story. But in that story, and you'll have to come back when I better learn, my technology, so that we can get a little bit further into that. But even through being the youngest of 9 from Brownsville, you have persevered, and now you sit as a badass photographer doing things that you always enjoyed doing as a hobby for an actual living. Tell us about your photography and the story you tell in photography.
Well, yeah, that's true, because I think when we used to hang out all the time, I was always the paparazzi. So it's like taking pictures of the group. I always had the camera, and so it's something that I always loved doing. And I think for me, I'm more of an artist. I like to say I'm an artist that knows how to use a camera and knows the techniques in using a camera and the software and all of that stuff. I think I'm just an artist because when I left the music industry, I actually went into interior design, which for me, I love doing because I was still being creative. It was me being, creative and showing my style visually. Photography, I feel like, is just another extension of that. Um, and being able to tell my story that way. My photography is very I like to do, I don't say very, but I like to do things that are bold and a little bit profound. I'm not the type of photographer, if you wanted to do something that was those pastel colors and, we're going to hug a tree and the kids are going to do this. And like, that's not me. I would rather take pictures of kids where they, really show their personality and things that they do, and women showing themselves and not being ashamed of their bodies. And a lot of people always say, "Oh, I want to do a photo shoot with you when I lose 20 pounds," or this and that. And it's like, girl, I'll make you look good. Don't worry about it. Like, we're going to have fun. And that's what my clients like about me. And that's what I like about it, because I'm able to pull those things out. So, yeah.
And so through that, you have a Colored Girl Creative Movement. Tell me what that means.
Colored Girl Creatives is something that I actually had started working on right before the pandemic hit. So unfortunately, I really haven't been able to do a whole lot with it. I had planned on working with colored girls, minorities, African American, Hispanic, just trying to I actually had a location where I was going to be doing classes with younger girls to teach them how to do photography, so we can get some of our girls feeling more like they can actually be behind the camera and not always, I got to be in front of the camera and I got to show and I got to do all of this. Like, it's cute, but I also wanted to give them some technical behind it. So I had planned on doing Color Girl Movement with working with younger girls from about, I'd say around 8 or 9 up to about 16, and teaching them how to use the camera from the other side of the camera, teaching them how to use software, composition, lighting, things like that. But then the pandemic hit, we weren't able to even be around each other. So there was no way I could teach a class that way. And so many things have happened since then, that even the spot that I had, that kind of fell through. And because obviously their business has some issues as well. So I kind of just had to revamp things a little bit. And at some point I'll get back to doing that, and I'll probably end up doing something virtual.
Well, LaShawn, you have always been creative, and so I have no doubt that will be successful, because literally everything you touch, and I would say gold, but when you triple platinum, I'm gonna say everything you touch turns to platinum,
yeah.
Even your hair.
Yeah, oh yeah.
See. So before we go, I want people to be able to engage and learn your story. Court You Looking is your Instagram page. Court You Looking Too. COURT, the letter U, LOOKIN, and the number 2. Are you still doing your YouTube show?
Yes, I have a YouTube channel too. It varies though, from photography to, I'm now actually going to be a digital nomad. I bought an RV, so the photography is going on the road. So I'll be in Chicago.
You listen, and when you come to Chicago, I will sponsor somebody. When you get to Chicago, you come on the show, and then I'll sponsor somebody to have a photo shoot with you. How about that?
Yeah,
That
that'd be
sounds
awesome.
great.
And then you can meet our crazy boss, Maze, who had the audacity to create a platform called What's in It for the Black People Media and give your sister a microphone. Why they do that? Then we have to have a photo shoot because there's a lot of personalities in this mug. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
awesome.
LaShawn, I told them to check out the Wide Open video. You brought out my inner video prowess back in the day. That was the funniest video shoot ever.
I'm going to see that as soon as we get off the air. I'm watching it. So
Ron,
Yeah.
make sure you watch it. This is a hip hop legend here, and it is going to be my sole purpose to make sure I blast everybody that didn't give you credit, baby. It's about to go down. Guys, you just told me some stuff. You know I like to turn up on the Teflon side, right? But I am grateful that they got to see your face. I'm grateful that we got to tease them. This Friday is all about sex today for some reason. So we got to tease them. So we stuck the head in, and I guess the next time you come, we'll actually have sex.
And we have to tell people to spread the word too. After they watch our show, people need to spread the word so we can get you the credit that you need for your 25th anniversary. We need to make some calls and send some emails and stuff to people because you deserve it.
Yeah, and 25. And if I was Mr. Millhouse, I because he's an engineer, he loves numbers. He'd say 25 is 7, and 7 is completion. So it's your year. Yeah, we're gonna make that shit happen. I said that cuss word.
Yeah.
Court You Looking To. I'll put it in the thread. Make certain that you follow her journey, especially the digital nomad, because I'm so intrigued that you literally went, forget the tiny house, you went tiny RV. Something I would never do, but you've never been afraid. You are fearless. I adore you. I appreciate your contribution to my life and to music, and we will have you back. Stay with me for just a second, LaShawn. You are listening to the Book of Dawn from the What's in It for the Black People Media Studios on a freestyle. Oh, dang, I should have asked you to freestyle. You're going to have to call back Monday and freestyle. I'm going to call you back Monday.
You got 2 minutes.
I got you. Give me a 30-second freestyle, LaShawn.
You want me to freestyle?
I do. Go. She's so silly. Come on, LaShawn. Oh, just sing the hook. Sing your hook. Sing your hook. Sing Doing It Well.
Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. Doing it and doing it and doing it well. You're supposed to say Al's part.
I represent
you
Chi.
represent Queens. I was
raised out in Chi-Town.
You was raised in Country Club Hills.
I was raised out, Country Club Hills, we can't, that's too, yeah.
She keep trying to rep the Chi. She from the south side suburb.
I represent the Hills. She was raised out in Brooklyn.
Oh, Lisa been free.
Yeah, hello.
Listen, thank you for spending a little time with the Book of Dawn. Make certain that you use your voice and your actions to be an impact. Tune in Monday. Hit the liquor store. Hit Kimbark. Tune in Monday for the next page in the Book of Dawn, and we'll have LaShawn back on Monday.
Yeah.
Tell everybody we'll see them on Monday. Peace and what?
Mudslides.
Roll Tide. Roll.
Roll Tide.
W-I